What's up? I'm live. First time. First time live. Okay, so I've never done this before, so I'm a virgin, so please be gentle with me. Okay. Recording bass overdubs today with Maxime Parapelica from the Berta Moreno trio. Uh, I have some other footage that I'm going to upload later, but let's be about it. Okay.
You know what? Let's come back to the first one. I'll just clean it up. There are a few spots I need to, because the first one was a rough mistake.
Okay, but I'm not going to erase this one either, though.
Okay, just keep it.
Okay, here we go. Going back to the first playlist. Bada bing.
Oh, let me go back. I'm going to check what is left.
Okay, so you want to listen back?
You know what? Let's go from the spot I stopped towards the very end, right?
Oh, in this current take?
No, the previous one.
Okay, all right. Cancel. Let's go back to the previous take. Go back to the previous take. Bass neck. What's up, peoples? Comment. Let me know that you're there. I'm here with Max in the studio. We're doing a few tracks. I'm gonna listen back to some stuff right now. Again, I've changed up the entire preamp setup, so we're going with the Focusrite ISO. Where's everybody? Focusrite ISO 1 and the R840. Are you want to come down and listen, or you want to?
Let's finish it. So it's very the last part, right?
Okay.
I'll record because I stopped there, and then I go down to listen.
Okay, great. I'll just pre-roll it and let you hear where you stop. All right, here we go. Yeah, it was good up to that point. You could probably just pick it up from there. Okay, great. Here we go. Let me just set up the pre-roll real quick, and we'll get going. Let's see. Let me get 2 seconds of pre-roll. And let's hit enter on that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, want to try again? Try 4 seconds of pre-roll.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I see where he's coming in. Comment, let me know that you're there. Let me know that you're there. Tell me what you think. I'm working on some bass tracks, acoustic bass again, but we're using a different chain. I'm using the Focusrite ISO along with the AEA R840 ribbon on the bass now. 1 second. Okay, wanna listen back? Okay, hit the save button. Okay, let's listen. And check this out, record real quick.
Okay. Can we put like everything a bit softer and the bass a bit louder?
Oh, sure, most definitely.
For the listening purposes.
Let's pull down. Where's that? Oh, there's something. Let me stop and make sure that's off. That's off. Okay, here we go.
That's first hit. Let's check the rest. Keep on going.
Sure.
Can I write it down somewhere?
Yeah. Let me get a closer look at it. I'll be right back. water too.
Let me try to do it once more,
Sure, sure.
and then we will see what we can do with it.
Okay, but that was a good take. I like that one.
Yeah, this one will be
Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so this is take number 3. Bass, take 3. Pop, the bass neck. New bass neck, take 3. Take 3. Pop. On the tracks. Pop and pop. Sugar Pop, whoever's out there, comment. Let me know that you're there and tell me what you think. This is what I do. Trying to have fun. No, I'm having fun. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. No, but we do. I'm using a different channel strip setup today. The last couple of sessions we went with the warm audio WA73 on the acoustic bass, and the transformers, when they heat up, they get a little harmonic, and I would say for an acoustic bass, harmonically unfriendly, because the bass was having these sub frequencies that they weren't happy with. So now we went with something a lot cleaner, the Focusrite ISO 1, which has a Lund-Hall transformer as opposed to the Carnhills, and it's transformerless on the output, transformer on the input, transformerless on the output, so it's a lot cleaner sound. That's 1. 2. Okay, give me 1 second. 2, we're using the I'm kind of cheating a bit, but because I just did the unboxing yesterday, but I'm using the Klark Teknik. I am very, very impressed with this thing, man. It's like built very well, and it's pairing perfectly. When I tell you perfectly, because the ISA has inserts on the back end, it's pairing perfectly with the ISA 1 preamp. So hey, for those who want a good clean channel strip setup, the Focusrite ISA 1, pick them up for a heartbeat on eBay, and you know how much the Klark Teknik KT2A is going for right now. So check that combo out. I gotta get back. Okay, here we go. I'm really liking this thing, man. It's right here. I'm just kissing it. I know I see some YouTube videos where guys are really cranking it, but that's, on optical compressors, they have a faster attack time, and the release time is like program dependent. So you don't want to get too crazy with the peak reduction. And right now it's giving me just 1 dB of gain reduction. So 1 dB of gain reduction is more than enough to smooth this acoustic bass out. And I am really happy, man. I am really, really very, very happy. And for the discriminating folks out there that want to, shout out Klark Teknik and warm audio, for clone copying, listen. If you got that much of a beef with these people, go and spend the $3,500 on the LA2A. But by and large, a schematic is a schematic, resistors are resistors, transistors are transistors, capacitors are capacitors, and they're using the same topology as the LA2A. And ironically, the spec on this is better than the LA2A. Signal to noise is better. It's 10 dB shy on the output gain. The attack time matches perfectly in terms of spec wise, and the release time is the same. So listen, for $400, I mean, you can't beat this thing. You can't beat this thing. I think this is somewhat of a premature review on my part, but I just put it into service today, just on this session, and kind of happy with it. Kind of happy with it. Not sure if it's going back. So, you know, but you know, for those who record acoustic, if you're recording acoustic guitar, or in my case today, acoustic bass, you know, just to be able to kiss it, just to keep the dynamics contained in what might be variable dynamic situation, you can't beat this thing, man. So, it's a bargain. I don't know if I mentioned on the bass neck, you know, I'm using again, a poor man situation. The AKG C3000 blackface is, I mean, they're giving them away on eBay. So you could pick these things up for $75, and they said it was a poor man's AKG. And for the neck, it's giving me all the articulation I need. I'll probably have to roll off the bottom end because I don't need the subby part of the bass in this case. But for the articulation from the string, you know, going into the Focusrite Red 1, no dynamics on this. It's just straight string articulation. I'm paying attention to the, or I have paid attention to the gain that I, you know, set the mic at. You know, as to not overload it, but it's perfectly set up. I mean, this whole combo that I have happening today is great. Unfortunately, I wish I had an assistant, but he was unable to make it today, so I had to do double duty, both engineering as well as, you know, associate producing in this case. So, but everything's working out well. How's your day? Tell me. Leave me a comment. Whoever you are. It's only one person now. So I'd like to know. Tell me if you record acoustic instruments. What's your chain like? What's your setup? I'd like to know, because I can learn from you too. Listen, I don't know it all, you know. One thing I will do on occasion is I will play with the gain, not drastically crank up, crank down, but I will ride the trims on these just to keep, you know, everything stable. And I keep an eye on my meters on Pro Tools to make sure that I have a decent amount of signal get into Pro Tools at the same time. So that's that. So if you see me reach over and, you know, look like I'm fiddling with something, that's what I'm doing. This is how I amuse myself when I'm not. Wait, move that out of the way. Okay.
If we can rewrite my solo.
Okay, you want to go back to the solo?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second, let me find it. And pick it up from there?
Yeah.
Okay. Overwrite just the solo, or we're gonna overwrite everything to the end?
Just the solo.
Okay, here we go.
Once more. Sorry. There's a good spot.
Okay, here we go. To the second person that's tuned in, listen, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're using in your signal chain as well. I was just explaining that I'm using the Focusrite ISO 1 preamp with ISO 110 as my impedance, you know, for the AEA R840 ribbon mic. I'm using a ribbon today. I used the WA87 on previous sessions for the acoustic bass, and I'm finding that that pairing with the WA73 was giving me a lot of subby bass, and when the transformers heated up, it started getting really harmonic. So we're replacing a lot of the bass tracks using a whole different chain.
Once again?
Okay, you want to try from the same spot?
Yeah.
Here we go. Object with this compressor is not to hear compression. You know, I mean, you want to hear compression if you're playing rock, but in certain circumstances you don't need to hear the compressor operate, and if you do, then that means that you're going for the effect of the compressor. In this case, I am not. I'm trying to smooth out the transients coming from the bass so that the bass sits better in the mix when it comes mix time. I'm not big on plugins. I'm certainly not big on EQ, you know, because I record a lot of acoustic music, but I just want to tame the transients on the bass. That's the main thing. So it's giving me 1 dB of gain reduction right now. So let me get back. He's finishing this solo. Okay.
Let's listen.
Let me trim this back a bit so that I can get you coming out of the solo. 1 second. All right, let's get back here. Let me see something. Yo. 1 second.
Okay.
Cancel. Jesus. Lord. Jesus. Okay, you want to listen to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. From the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
good except the my comping for Berta solo.
Okay.
If we can take it from the good take before that.
Okay.
Like I think it was the first one, right? It was
Take two. Oh, okay, let's go back. Yeah. This is the first one. This is a solo Pixapy.
Yeah. From the same spot?
Sure.
Wow. It's not easy.
Now the bass seems to be a little less subby on this one. Her actual solo?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So my bass underneath is not really groovy too much. Yeah, and if we combine the other one, what you said is has more punch, so it's gonna sound out of focus.
Yeah.
Well, let's try to rewrite.
Okay. Same spot? You just want to hear the comping there. Let me see if I can split. Well, let me see what. You want to go back to the first take and listen to it real quick?
No. Just this one was, I think overall was okay. It's just that I messed it up.
Second take now.
Second was not really.
Okay.
I think.
Sure. Same spot
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're picking up from her solo. Okay. Sure. Let me just pre-roll it there. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, okay.
Yeah, from here.
Okay. Bomb.
Yeah, there. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You want to do that over?
I will do that over this.
Okay.
Just until my solo.
Okay. Save. Yeah. Pre-roll. Ookie ducky smoky. And let's record enable. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing a live overdub session with Maxim Peripelica. You can look him up on Facebook. Great acoustic bassist, my Latvian brother. And we're using as a chain for him today, we used the WA73 and the WA87 last time. The harmonics coming off the WA73 when the transformers get hot was a little too much bottom end for us. So now we're going with a Focusrite ISO 1 paired with a AEA R84 R840 ribbon microphone, and we're kissing it just a bit with the Klark Teknik KT2A, which I am just absolutely floored at how this thing is just functioning, man. Considering the cost of the LA2A, give me 1 second. Considering the cost of the LA2A, this thing is a godsend, man. For $400, you have equal quality and performance. And at the end of the day, it's about how is your gear performing. And this, for all intents and purposes, is performing well. What do you mean, Frank? A little too much, I agree. Explain. You're talking about the WA73 combination with the acoustic? Type your thought, and let me just get him set up. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. When them transformers heat up, bro, it's like Crazy Town, USA. Now, some people like that, you know, but if you're trying to go for a totally acoustic vibe, then yeah, you're gonna have somewhat of a problem. So hang on a second, let me get him set up. Here we go. Hey Frank, I appreciate you hanging around, man. Really. So don't think that I don't, because I do. I really do. And just tell me what your setup is like and what you're working on. I'm interested in that as well, you know? Let me punch him out. Okay, let me just trim it back a bit. Okay, we have a bit of a discrepancy with the solo. I think the last note might have been a little bit too long.
Yeah, I think we have to maybe.
Maybe I could trim it back. Let me see. Yeah, I think I could trim it back. Hang on a second. What do you think?
I would maybe even try to make it even shorter or cut it. Maybe.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me see if I could do that. 1 second. Welcome to New York City. That's about as far as I can go because I picked up right on the one of your solo. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So want me to play it all the way through?
Yes.
Great. From the same spot where you're comping?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God for keyboard shortcuts, right, yo? I had a guy that used to use the mouse for everything. I was like, you know what? You need to get the little diagram thing, man, or study the keyboard shortcuts for Pro Tools because mousing around ain't gonna get it. Yep, that works. Okay. Say that again?
I think it was okay. Better than before, for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It's like a different group.
It's like because it's breathing a little bit more as well.
Yeah, it fits better. This combined thing.
You want to hear it all the way through now, or you want to come down and listen?
Let's do something else. Leave it.
Okay, great.
Let's do Yoko's song, number one.
Okay. You go song number one. The first take that you guys did?
I think so. I don't really remember.
Okay. Let me refer to my notes real quick. 1 second. Notes. Lots of them. Yuko is the drummer, fantastic drummer and a composer as well. So what I'm gonna do, I had to break out all of the songs into individual mixes. You know, normally if the whole ensemble was in, we record all the way through. But we got to the mix point and there were some overdubs that they wanted to do. So rather than go back to the original tracks, I said, let's just pick it up from the mix. And now we're adding parts to the actual final mixes that are going to be done. And that's because of the issue I had with the bass. Not an issue, it's not an issue. It was just that the bass was a little too bottom heavy using the Carnhills coming out of that WA-73. You know, it could be a blessing and a curse, the Carnhill transformers, I guess, you know, so. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back to the first take right now. Give me 1 second. Did she title this song yet?
No, she forgot about it.
Okay, let me just say that again. I'm sorry.
They just go 1 and 2. You go 1, you go 2.
Okay, I got you.
1, 1, 2, 3.
Got to split these down, and then I have to mute the track all the way through. So, yeah, let me go back out. Bam, bam. That takes care of that.
Let me go down.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
One, 2, 3.
I don't think we ever chose a take from this one. This was like the very first take you guys did.
No,
because we have 2 and we did it 3 times over. So
I think we had Yoko Winner. I think that's
oh. Okay, there it is. That's a little bit faster.
fix that one.
Where at?
This take, I think we were kind of fixing it.
You mean you and I?
Yeah, last time, no?
I don't think so. Hang on a second, let me check. Because it would have been one of the recent sessions that we opened up. You go song 3. You know what? Let me just save this as you go winner first. And save as you go winner. One. Okay, now let's go to what we opened. Let's open up what we own. Song 3 match. Where you going? That was the last time we worked on.
I think we were trying to fix something.
Let me see. Now.
This segment.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the one. Then the other one was good.
Yeah. So, want to go back to where we were?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just have to-
Don't save. Okay. Okay, let me create, let's see, 1 second. Okay, so we're all set. You want to go through a whole take or? Okay.
Can you give me a bit more drums in the
Sure.
headphones?
The drums are, let me see where they are.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drums, they are.
So,
More me. The drums are, let's see, from 1, from 2. Submixes and 3.
okay.
It's the drums. Okay.
Now here,
Mm-hmm.
there's a tricky part recording bass because it starts alone and the drum doesn't really show
The time.
the time. So
Mhm.
can maybe have the old bass part
Okay.
kind of really soft
Okay.
so I can play on top of it.
In the headset now? Okay, sure, most definitely. All right. Let me bring that down. Let's see where we. That's bass DI, bass submix is gonna be. Yeah, I'll just send it to 2. From 2. Okay. I'll start there. And you tell me if that's enough. If not, then I'll raise it a little bit more. Pretty. Okay, here we go. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We've got some work to do now. Okay, but you know what? Let me take, that's yeah, I don't want to hear it, so let me just not affect his situation. Let me mute. Okay, let's order off. Okay, let's check the level real quick. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to hear it. I do need to hear the counting.
2, 3, 1.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
1, 2, 3, 1. I need less bass. So almost like just to have it as a reference.
Okay, tell me how this is. I cut it by half.
Yeah, this is fine.
Excellent.
Okay?
Okay, here we go. From the okay, here we go. Hard for a bass player to play when the time is rubato free, you know. So this particular song is gonna probably be a little bit more of a what did I say? Take it from the head. Tell me what you guys are using. What did I say? Here we go. Tell me what you guys are using for a headset right now. I have a More Me system by Furman. It's kind of old. It's a little bit outdated. It works, you know, in terms of me not having to control or micromanage the headset mix. They could do that themselves at the stations. But just tell me what you guys are using. I'm really interested in hearing. And tell me how you set your headsets up as well. Considering he's playing to no click track, that's crazy. Because there's nothing to bring him in time-wise. I guess you just know the song or you don't. And he really knows this song.
Oh.
Ouch.
Okay, let's do it once more. I got it.
Okay, from the top?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. again, these guys perform this song regularly. It's a trio, bass, sax, and drums. So they perform this material regularly, and yeah, he's locking in without a problem. So far so good. But there's a free section, like right here is the free, where there's really no time or nothing to keep him steady other than just a sax solo. So I guess he'll look for little signposts along the way and, you know, follow that as his guide. But she does pick back up at the time shortly though. Slap from the string. Some people like that, you know, but that can cause a transient problem when you go to edit it. So that's something's gonna have to come out. Professor in college tell me, whatever you do in the middle of a performance, don't stop, just keep going, you know, because you can make your mistakes obvious, you know. But luckily we're in the studio, we can rather punch sections in. But that kind of just reminded me of that. He said, whatever you do, don't fly the plane. Once you land it, don't fly it into the terminal, you know. So little jocularity. I really do like this combo, man. I know I keep saying it.
Warren.
Yes?
Well, let's do it. Maybe a bit less bass.
Of the solo section?
Yeah. Basically I just need it for the beginning.
Okay,
But
so
then I get really messed up with what I'm playing myself.
I see. So do you want me to cut it after you come in or at the solo spot?
After I come in.
Oh, okay. All right. So
2 rounds or something would be 4 rounds would be enough.
okay.
Until the saxophone enters.
Okay. All right. You want to keep this take though, correct?
Not necessary.
Okay, so let me just go and cut and mute that little section out just manually. Give me a second. All right. Let's see now. Find a spot where I'm just gonna cut it all together. I'm just gonna do a Command E. Okay, at this point I'm gonna mute it all the way through. Okay, great. Command E, and let's go Command M, and we'll just mute it from that point forward. Do me a favor, can you just play that little sequence really quick that you were just doing on the bass? Max, can Can you just play that for me one more time? For the level. Okay, great. Thanks. Here we go again. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 1.
I'm sorry. Let me fix something real quick. A bone hit me. What I did, I muted the tenor sax. Good God Almighty. Let's undo. There you go. Undo that. And 1, 2, 3. I'm looking up at the top. Stupid. Okay. All right, so go back. Pilot error. Bam. E. Go here. E. Now mute this whole track going forward. Mute. Bam. Okay. Now we're straight. Okay, here we go. Sometimes just make sure it doesn't happen too often. That's how you lose business. So what are you guys working on? Leave me a comment below because I'd like to know. And if I don't get a chance to answer the comment live, I definitely will be answering it after the session. I really should have gone live on my computer, but the stupid webcam, I don't like it. To each his own. I think I need a little less gain reduction here now because it's too much sustain on the bass for me now. Because again, you gotta keep in mind the release times. Like I thank God that I was able to learn how to set a compressor manually with the attack time, the decay time, attack and the release times in the compressor along with the ratio. But in a situation where the ratio, I think in this is 4:1 for the compression, you don't need that much compression overall. And I just needed just to tame the peaks. And I had it set from the last song, which had a little bit more sustain on it, so now I don't need as much. I had to back it off. But rule of thumb is, you don't want the sustain to exceed the tempo of the song, because it may hold the bass down at the bottom longer than the note itself, and then it's like the bass underpins the entire structure of a song. You can't have harmony without the bass. So the bass in this case is highly underpinning, the melody. You really got to pay attention to how much compression is being applied to the bass, because you don't want too much. Then you're going to lose the whole body and fullness of the bass. It's going to sit in this little space that's like, and that's what I don't want. I still want some string articulation. I still want to feel the resonance of the bass somewhat without it feeling subby. Coda, folks. I'm gonna pick it up from that spot.
Yeah, I think from solo is better.
You wanna go from the solo?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, you want to pick up right there? Bum.
I think first note I can play. Can stay.
Yeah.
And then I will.
So we'll pick it up right from there. Here we go. Give him a little pre-roll. Hang on a second. What's the pre-roll set at? 4 seconds? Yes. I gotta click. Let me just fix that to make sure I'm coming at. It's not gonna overlap. Oh man. There it is. Here we go. Boom, boom. What in the heck? Edit, redo, record, pop. 1 second. Pro Tools can be so temperamental at times. Sheesh. Pain in the backside, man. Yeah, I'm just finding the location. I had to fix something real quick. This is where I'm gonna come in at. I'm ready now.
That's a good.
I'm ready. Say that again?
Once more?
Sure. Yes. Here we go. All right, here we go. Overdubs. Oh, the joy. Excellent, 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 excellent. Now coda. Now coda.
Jesus. Once more from the solo, please.
Okay.
One solo.
Ouch. It happens. Had my share of brain freezes. Guess I'm gonna be eating cereal tonight for dinner. What do you guys have? Leave me a comment below. Make me hungry. Because right now I'm starving like a mofo. Record it. Now we got to record it. Nice, 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 nice. Bye, no. Okay. Sure. Save. And let's go back to the head, which we have. Let's listen as Max returns.
Oh, Jesus. That was not easy
Uh-huh.
to listen to yourself.
Here we go. From the head.
few spots.
Yeah.
Let me do the whole thing again, just from the beginning to the end.
Sure, but we're gonna keep this one, right?
Yeah, keep it.
Okay.
In case it doesn't work,
Mhm.
we will fix this one.
Okay, cool. Take 4. Bass neck. New. Take 4. Take 4. Take 4. Okie dokie schmoiky. Here we go. From the top. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go from the head. Get those stretches on your hand if you're playing acoustic bass. If you're a bass player, you know, and your hand can get tired, man. It takes years, you know, for you to develop that muscle that's right in here because your hand gets tired. And that has like boom, boom, da dee. So I would imagine it's like a big stretch for him. He has big hands. He's a tall guy. So, ready when you are.
Sorry?
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Say that again?
I didn't hear the count.
Oh, 1 second. We'll change the location.
Sorry, let's do it again.
Here we go. Let's see if it gets a better spot. This, I had an assistant working with me on this, and he just put the locations and, you know, kind of far out from the count of where the band is. He should have moved them up after the take, but he didn't. So, because his mix and my mix are 2 different mixes. He hears someone counting in his ear. I didn't want to hear that, so I cut mine out. Two, three, and Since the crack of dawn. Literally the crack of dawn. 6 o'clock this morning. I'm an early riser because I have a 7-year-old. I see what he was saying. There's no guide for him in the solo to come in. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah. Okay, you wanna pick it up from the solo? I tell you, man, you ain't got no click track to work to. From the solo? Sure. If you don't have a click track to work to, or if the drummer is playing free time, and in this case, I think it's an odd number of bars for the solo. You know, if it's not playing over the form as they do in jazz, then it can be a problem. You know, gotta maintain that time. So all you drummers out there, maintain the time. You know, at least give him something on the ride cymbal, you know, that's, you know, the ride pattern so that he can continue to go. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Why it jumps like that?
Yeah, we're gonna pick it up from the same spot. You need a little bit more room to run into?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that. Let's go and give him a couple more measures. 6 seconds of pre-roll. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, and bam. Something. 1, 2, and boom. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Just held that note a little too long. The previous note. A little too.
I'm sorry. Let's go on.
Sure, 1 second. Let me stretch that out. Let's see if I got a little bit more on this. And I do not, so I have to cut that note short. Yeah, for the sake of the timing. Yeah, I gotta go back. I could always trim that forward and bring that back out, but I gotta, because that note is a little bit too long. Okay, here we go. 6, 1, 2, 3. There you go. There you go. There you go. Jesus. Yeah. We'll try it again. Same spot? 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom, dee, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. For those of you hanging out, I really appreciate you hanging out, honestly. Ouch. Okay, here we go. One, two, three. Maybe that was my error, you know, where I was punching at. Yeah, I think that was more me than him. Okay, so you know why? I'm looking, as my guide, I'm looking at the tenor sax part, and the tenor sax is not giving me rhythm. I should be looking at the drums, to tell you the truth. Four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Register gives the drum some room. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excellent.
Okay. Let's go listen.
Okay. We're going to listen now. And let's take this out of record. Pop and pop. Alright, from the head.
You? Jesus, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's no problem, bro. We're going to work it out. Here you go, from the top. You hungry?
I'm getting there, yes.
I could fix us some sandwiches, some tuna sandwiches. I don't know if you like tuna fish. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You eat mayonnaise?
A little bit, not too much.
Okay. Wheat bread?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Okay. I'll be right back. Next, you want your bread toasted
Yeah, a little bit.
or lightly toasted? Okay, cool. And chips or salad?
Salad is good.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
And a salad. You're welcome. Yeah, that's pretty.
How's your day so far?
Pretty good, despite the rain, but it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, very good. Thank you.
This salad is good. Salad dressing is good.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna put it in.
And then one will bring down something for you to drink. Oh, I heard you had a late gig.
Oh yes, in Brooklyn.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we came back really late
Uh,
after 2 p.m.
oh.
And I went to sleep much later.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And here you are back in the studio.
Oh yeah.
That's how you do it.
It's
That's
my
how you
second
do
home
it.
already.
Yes. Exactly.
It's never
Exactly.
gonna end. Well, hopefully. So,
Yeah. How's it sounding so far? Pretty good?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
change some things,
Mhm.
different mics. It's a lot of work because I have to repeat everything I did already, and the songs are like, what, 5 minutes long? 6. So I have to rewrite the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah, right? Hey, the musician's life, right?
yeah.
Or we
that's
could
what-
title this Life as a Musician in the Studio.
Oh yeah. Some people only do that.
Oh, that's it. That's it. They're in the studio, then they're out gigging, they're touring, back in the studio. Yeah, so it's non-ending.
Yeah.
Non-ending.
Well, but this, you know, as a result, a lot of people can appreciate it.
Yes,
You can
yes. Yes,
They
yes,
buy records, listen to radio.
Yep, that's true.
That's why we do it.
That's right. That's right. So I'm gonna let you eat. You can just put that down on the
Oh,
floor.
you can take it. I didn't even.
I think Warren's coming down with a salad
Oh, okay,
himself.
just maybe.
Just and he'll bring out something to eat for you and enjoy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good. Nice seeing you again.
Likewise.
Okay, now
I'll see you next time.
take care.
right.
Yeah.
We getting our strength back? Did she bring you a salad dressing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I don't need it. Oh, no, I was just wondering if she brought it down. We're back, but we're taking the dinner break. We had to feed Max. So like I said, what are you guys eating for dinner? We're having tuna.
You want us to go?
I'm gonna run back upstairs.
I guess we don't need that. For
Oh, I don't need no. Thanks,
Oh,
babe.
you had enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
So what do you think of the last take?
Hmm?
What do you think of the last take that we did?
I just need to rewrite the intro.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are some.
Save it. You have an early day tomorrow?
I have to leave at 1.
Okay.
Not too bad. Okay. This is cool. How do you do that? Just tuna with mayo and
Mhm.
some greens?
Cilantro,
Mm-hmm.
mayo, and onion.
Oh. Nice. It's warm. Do you warm it up?
The bread.
Oh.
Toasted the bread a bit. Listen to that. Yeah. Right.
I think the intro.
You want to do the intro over?
Yeah. First melody. And there is a note in vertical solo that I miss, like I don't play. It sounds empty.
Oh, I know. Right there?
No. I think you can copy paste from the
Okay, let me see what we got. This is take 3, I think, right?
You can just take it maybe from before.
Oh, okay.
A couple of notes from before.
Doom. Let me take this pre-roll off first. Right here. So I'm gonna go here. Let's copy that. Paste that there. Copy that. Let's see how it works. Okay, that was that. You had enough?
Huh?
You had enough to eat?
Oh yeah, thank you.
You good?
Perfect.
All right. So that was that. And you said the first melody?
It's where
Mm-hmm.
in the intro. I told you.
Right here?
Yeah, until this part. I can record until there.
Okay. So we'll come in and boom. Boom. All right. So let's say right here. All right. Save. All right, sir. I'm ready when you are.
Or we can take it from.
Oh, you want to take it from the previous site?
Maybe.
Okay, let's see. Let's go to take 3. Let's see what the runner. This whole section?
This section is fine until there.
Oh, until the long nose?
Until there's, yeah, until.
Mm.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, right. Until there.
That's where we're starting.
Everything
Mhm.
until here.
Oh, get rid of it.
No, we need to replace it with something.
Oh, okay.
That's what we.
So let's go. Let me just make sure this is the spot where I'm picking up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's go here. Just copy that. Paste it there. Let's go here. Let's copy that. And paste that there.
I think so. Can you play from the
From
beginning?
the head? Sure. Absolutely.
Just, this part too. Yeah,
Back here?
Yeah.
Starting from there though.
Maybe we start.
Let's see if I can end here. Let's go to take 3. Okay, let's copy that. And jump down here. So let's take 3. Copy that. And let's paste it here.
to move it a little bit.
Okay.
Before?
Mm-hmm. Before that section?
Before this section.
Okay.
Yeah, this middle one here. Play it from here.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Boom, boom, beep.
No. It's somewhere. Yeah.
Oh.
Play again. Wait, maybe next one. Play it again. Yeah, that was the right one. This one. So it's tiny bit later right here.
I'll go right here. Just a note of the whole little.
It does
phrase.
a note. It's a bit later than drums. I think.
Oh, okay, so let me shift click to this point and copy just that. Copy.
Wait,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah, you can see it.
bad,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
is. Yeah.
Okay, let's listen a bit. So until there is fine.
Okay. Oh, go forward
Yeah,
from this point?
Keep on. There is a spot with drums that she gets kind of stuck. A bit before.
Back?
Yeah.
Okay.
That symbol.
Yeah. Right here? At that point?
Yeah, I think she's like a tiny bit off.
Okay.
My notes are good, it's just for the drums. I don't know.
Okay, so let me make a note of that. So let me put drums a bit off here. Because when we go to actually edit,
Yes.
because I want to get through this here. Drums a bit off.
So
Yeah.
that's the symbol.
first one. Okay, so let's copy. That's 4, right? Yeah, okay, let me copy 3 and let's go to 4. Let's see. I'm gonna have to extend that a bit.
Arm short a little bit. It's weird, right?
Yeah. Let me see something. I'll just go here. And, okay. And let me see.
Oh, so
Yeah,
that actually this one was too soon. This note, not
This one?
yeah. We copied this, but we have to copy the other one.
The second one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have to go
I
back.
thought this one was. Oh.
You see, this one looks off.
Oh boy. Let me see.
It's, maybe go back to the before.
So that's 4 on this. Okay, so now let me extend this a bit. What did you do? Hey God, okay, here we go. Lord. Lost my voice. Good Lord. No, I think it's.
Are you sure we're in the right
This is the.
take?
Yeah, well, we're copying from 3 going to 4, so I muted 4 here. So I'm going to copy this and paste it into 4 now.
My thing was not this note. Was it the second one?
Oh, okay.
Come back to the fourth.
Yeah, go back to the 4.
I'll tell you now which one is this. Yeah, the second one.
Okay.
This.
Let's go to 3 now.
Yeah, it's like exactly.
Trim it up just a little here. Just copy it. Oh man. So we'll probably have to take a few notes then.
Maybe.
Look at
the
this.
next one.
Yeah. I think I can make it. Bum bum. Yay or nay?
Can we take it out? Possibly.
So go back to 3. So something really cool. Look at let me copy this first. Let me see something. Paste it here.
Should work.
Yeah.
Same for
Copy
the
now.
down.
Mm-hmm. Go here, and let's go to 3. Let's copy that. Let's save here. Yeah. Okay. Go keep going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Go to 3. Boom, boom. Let me see if we can take that whole thing. Copy that. Right, bro. It's a little bit of delay. Let's see how far I can extend it. happens if I extend this here? No. Let's see what happens.
Play from before.
Am I hit again? I think it works.
Couple of notes that are not really together with the saxophone, but I'm not sure if it's me or sax.
In terms of what? Timing?
Yeah.
The little Dakota?
Yes, the good.
So we're gonna, let me just make a note. Please.
I don't know what actually what
No, it's just a tad bit behind.
so it's basically a few things we need to fix.
Okay.
And then let's see. Tonight. Tomorrow night after 6.